All right, hello everyone. My name is Dr. Danny Savage, and with me shadowing today, I have Sienna Noir and Jace Tyreek. We will be conducting Ox Willow's medical interview. All right, so Ox, if I could just have you throw up your macros in the chat, waiting about a second and a half in between each one for me, please. Okay, yeah, I confirm that. All right, just 1 second. Okay, Now I'm going to read you 3 sets of rules, and they're going to be your HP, your MD, and your RP rules. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, your HP rules are as follows. Do not resuscitate any patients on any streets surrounding the hospital, PvP, Blue Territory events, or the Army base. Do not serve patients who have their weapons drawn. Helps to use a drone cam at the desk to get familiar with that. And honestly, it's been helping me huge. Like, they'll come up to me with an AK and they'll put it away and they still have their pistol out. And I don't always see that. So I started using my drone cam and getting used to that, and it's been helping me huge. So I just wanted to mention that. Do not stand pointlessly still on the main lobby floor. We do not tolerate lobby AFK or just standing there doing nothing. It's just unproductive. It's just not RPing. It's stupid. Don't do that. Do not go AFK while on duty. The punishment is a 3-day ban, demotion, and all funds are returned. Only 2 staff members may be at each desk in rank order from brown, maroon, blue, white, and then green. Up to 3 may line up down the hall, also in rank order. If your medication wait time is over 5 minutes, please go on emergency calls or a med supply run. If the wait is under 5 minutes, you can wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6+ may enter through the front door, and only rank 7+ may use the front parking lot. Do not spawn the bus. That's a huge thing. We must have DCP, Deputy Chief Physician, or CP Chief Physician permission always to spawn the bus. Radio checks are absolutely mandatory, so if you are online and you're AFK and you miss a radio check, that we can't stress this enough. Make sure you respond with 10-4 copy macro, which is the first one. You cannot attend PvP territories without a rank 7 with you, and you cannot stand on any bushes, especially behind the HP. Okay, do you understand these rules, and do you have any questions?
Yes, I understand the rules.
Okay.
I don't have any questions at the moment, though.
Okay. Now I am going to read the medics faction rules, the MD rules. MD1 to MD8. MD1, refusal to provide medical assistance. Refusing to provide medical assistance, including performing CPR or giving meds without a justified RP reason, as long as there is no threat to the medic's life, including situations when armed players are present on the scene. This punishment is 1 reprimand from the faction leadership. MD2, providing medical aid during dangerous situations. Selling medication or resuscitating players in situations that threaten the life and health of both the medic and the player, including but not limited to during an escalating conflict, an active shootout, a turf war, etc. Punishment, 1 warning from the faction leadership. MD3, Compliance with project rules. Medical personnel are required to comply with all established project rules. Punishment from 1 warning to 1 reprimand from the faction leadership if broken. MD4. Improper RP behavior. Failure to adhere to RP rules when interacting with players while providing medical assistance and communicating with faction colleagues. Punishment 1 warning from the faction leadership. MD 4.1. Disrespectful behavior. Disrespectful behavior towards any player. Punishment 1 reprimand or dismissal at the discretion of the faction leadership. MD 4.2. Non-compliance with orders. Failure to comply with leadership orders or to observe the chain of command within the faction. Punishment 1 reprimand from the faction leadership. MD 4.3. Assault on civilians. Assaulting civilians with a taser weapon or fist without an RP reason. This punishment dismissal from the faction. MD5. Just 1 second here. MD5. Use of weapons. Medical personnel are strictly forbidden from using any weapons. Punishment dismissal from the faction. MD6. Criminal activity. Intentionally associating with gangs, committing major crimes, including but not limited to theft, vandalism, murder, or joining factions during activities where medic participation is not intended. Punishment dismissal from the faction. MD7. Use of service vehicles for personal purposes. Using official medical transport for personal travel when not on duty, including for civilian jobs. Punishment 1 warning from the faction leadership. MD 7.1. Use of personal vehicles. Using personal vehicles instead of service vehicles to perform faction duties. Punishment 1 warning from faction leadership. And finally, MD 8. Unauthorized issuance of recovery notes. Sorry, I got to work on that one. Issuing medical certificates outside of a hospital. Issuing medical certificates for monetary compensation. Punishment 1 warning from the faction leadership. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay. So you understand those rules? Okay. Now I'm going to read you your RP rules. All right, RP 13 to RP 16. Here we go. RP 13, faction and RP non-RP behavior within faction, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by police, punishment, exoneration from the faction, and/or jail time up to 3-day ban. RP 14, sexual harassment, any form of non-consensual sexual actions, explicit dialogue, slurs, or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OOC consent and should not occur in public. Punishment, mute, or ban. RP 15, disruption of faction operations, intentionally provoking faction members or disrupting operations as punishment is jail time. RP 16, criminal acts against emergency medical personnel. Any criminal acts towards medics is prohibited. Punishment, jail time up to a ban. Do you understand these RP rules? Do you have any questions?
Yes, I understand the RP rules. I have no question at this moment.
Okay, perfect. So the next phase of this interview is going to be the questions. So my first question is, why do you want to join the medical faction?
I love helping people, and I actually enjoy interacting with people and knowing that I am doing a good service to the community.
That's good.
By healing people.
Yeah, it feels good when you save lives, right? Yeah, that's awesome. That's what we want to hear. All right, so my next question is, what do you think are the most important qualities of a medical professional?
Patience.
Patience, yeah, absolutely.
You need patience to deal with people that are distressed or even argumentative. You can't be impulsive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's perfect. Okay. Okay. So the next one is a bit of a scenario question here. So say you're out on an emergency call and you arrive on scene with 3 people down. The one who called you is a gang member marked by the red circle, and another medic and a police officer. Who should you pick up first, and why?
The one that called you.
Yeah, I believe so, right? You want to assess the situation and make sure everybody's okay first and go to the person that you were initially there to save right away. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that's it. I think that was it for my questions, right? Sienna, do you have a couple questions you wanted to oh, let's see.
Yes. What do you believe is the most important quality of a nurse?
Like I said, patience. You need to be able to handle people of all types of personalities. When they're aggressive, when they're distressed, you can't be impulsive. Impulsive will make you disorganized and you're not able to help anybody um, in any situation when you're not patient.
Yeah. Just, yeah, I mean, if you self composure, right, and it goes a long way. And just don't get flustered and stick to every, procedure and task at hand, and you shouldn't have any problems. Um, let's see. Did you have another one, or should I just jump over to Jace?
I can ask another
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Go for it. Go for it.
Can you explain the role of white coats and higher ranks in enforcing HP rules?
That I'm not very experienced to remember those. But I think, yeah, I don't know. I only remember the branches like gynecology and stuff. I don't remember the roles. But I do know to go to the one that is above you. For me, it'd be maroons.
So I can rephrase it for you. Think of white coats or doctors as your superior, right? Your boss. So of course there are different levels of white coats. I think it's 5 and up. But yeah, so what is their role in enforcing the rules at HP?
Make sure that everyone is doing their jobs, to make sure that it's running smoothly and that no one has complaints, especially people that are not doing their jobs and getting complaints from people that are gang members or got shot or anything that aren't helping, to make sure that, there's no scandal and everyone's doing what they need to do to enforce um, their work. I don't know. I'm sorry. But basically, to make sure everything runs smoothly and everyone's doing their job, because we need each other to run smoothly in this community.
That's a very well thought out answer. I like it.
Awesome. How about you, Tyreek? You got anything, brother?
Sure. When are we allowed to go to PvP events or to territories?
Never.
Well, correct. Never alone, but we can go with rank 7 or higher if they give permission and they ride along with us.
Okay. That's something new that now I know. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Next question. I'm not sure if this was asked, but a scenario question that I always like to give. You're in HP. You run out of pills. You run out of med kits. You go to the med supply closet. You see 9 minutes left on your restock. What do you do?
Go to cafeteria or on med runs.
Yeah, well, when it's over 5 minutes, so 9 minutes, you would go on med runs or a CPR run. If it's under 5 minutes, then you would go to the cafeteria.
Thank you. I wasn't fully sure about the whole thing, but I do remember.
Yeah, like we said, there's no wrong answers. You did great. As long as you take all the mental notes you can, you're going to do great here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you have no further additional questions from yourself or any of us here, I think this will conclude Willow's medical interview.
Did you ask 10 questions? Because it has to be 10.
Let me verify that 1 second. I thought I asked 5, or did I only ask 4?
You asked 4, Sienna asked 2, Jace asked 1.
Okay, so I'm on one more. Okay.
Oh, I think I asked 2.
Okay.
I can ask another one, or unless Dr. Savage, you want to ask 2 more.
You know what? Yeah, go right ahead. Absolutely.
Sure. So where in the HP are we not allowed to be?
Behind the bushes. Wait, and HP and on the lobby floor.
In or around HP.
Okay. By the bushes, out back of the hospital, and in the lobby floor.
Mhm.
On the lobby floor, my bad.
Correct. And one more. You're missing one.
On
I'm not sure if I'm the only one. You're breaking up a little bit.
A little bit.
is it? I actually don't know that one. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. It's so we're not allowed to go through the front door, which means we're not allowed in the front parking lot or in the front of the HP.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember. Thank you.
Yeah, no, of course.
No worries. Thank you. And now this will conclude Ox Willow's medical interview. And thank you, Ox Willow. We appreciate it. Good job. Congratulations.
So much.